Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment, and today I want to talk to you about my plans for Vlogtober, Vlogoween. Apparently I'm still workshopping names, but last year I did a drawing video a day all around the theme of birds. I should probably show that. Hold on. Alright, so I drew a bird a day for Vlogtober, Vlogoween, and in doing that it helped me. I like to think maybe it helped some of you that are really interested in drawing birds. I'm gonna cull those videos and create a special playlist, so if that's something you want to learn how to do or get some ideas about, these are some of the ones I did. So this year I thought I would do something different. This is all colored pencil, in case you're wondering what my medium was. Yeah, birds. Lots and lots and lots and lots of birds. Lots and lots of colors. Okay, enough of that. This year, I want to do botanicals. Now, I don't do nearly enough. I wish I did. This is my excuse to sort of make that a reality. I'm sort of combining ideas in my head. I really want to go outside, and I really want to bring some of the outside inside, and I want to include more nature elements in my illustrations. And I thought if I did a 30-day drawing video challenge, that would help me a lot. So that's what this theme is going to be. Now, I've already picked my sketchbook. This is a no longer made, and I apologize for that. I really, really do. I don't like it when artists are highlighting a thing that you can no longer get. But you have to understand that I went purchase crazy one year, and I over-purchased and overspent, so much so that I did a no-buy art supply in 2022. There is a playlist, I will link that. There's over 40 videos of me coming to realizations and different things. And I purchased a lot of these, and I still have some left. I still have some left. This is the 180 GSM A6 Lecterm. They still make A6 sizes, but I believe it's a 150 grams. According to them, the paper quality is better now, but this is a dry media sketchbook. I purchased so many of these that, sorry, my supplies are getting excited, that I realized with one of my revelations doing my no-buy that I really should be purchasing sketchbooks that allow for wet and dry media, so I have more flexibility. So in case years later, if I still have some I haven't completely filled out, I have that option open to me. I can add watercolor elements, things like that. I have filled some. You're like, look at how many you didn't fill. I have filled some. So I did Junebug one year, where it was insects and hand lettering. So I have filled these. One year I did Fall Fungi Challenge, where I did a mushroom a day. If mycology is something that interests you. Again, this is a lot of just colored pencil. And then I did Decembered one year, and this is ink with graphite stick backgrounds. Okay, so you get the theme. I've done a lot of birds. I really love birds. Okay, but I have filled 3. So the goal for this October is to fill 1 more, and then I'll only have 2 left that I need to fill at another date and time. So this is the sketchbook I'm going to be using. The other strategic thing about this being so small, it's 48 pages one-sided, is that it packs away well for going into the woods. I live in the forest. So for packing this up and backpacking, packing camera supplies, recording equipment, art supplies, food, water bottle, you know, emergency supplies just for being out in the wilderness, like my pack gets really heavy. So I'm going to try and make this as light and as easy on myself as possible for some of these outdoor things. All the things I need to talk about. I understand the argument of turning this into a wet media sketchbook, but again, I'm doing a low-buy art supply and I don't have sizing liquid or gesso or anything. And to coat each 48 page, let it dry, and then have this be usable, it's just too much work. So this is going to be a dry media sketchbook like the other ones. I mean, the insect one, the insects are done in colored pencil, but the lettering is ink. So this one's mixed media. And that's what I'm going to do for this one. It's going to be mixed media. So, supplies I am packing. I have a bag. It's waterproof. Different companies make these with different logos. I am not specifically endorsing one art supply store over the other. It's I have no right to do so. I don't have affiliate links for anything, but I will link as much stuff as I can in the description box of what I'm showing and what you can substitute if you want to follow along exactly. Now, maybe you're just curious and want drawing tips and drawing ideas. I'm going to have some things on pen and ink sketching illustrations and colored pencil techniques, sketching and illustrations. I want this to be as informative as it is entertaining. I also want to provide some, drawing ideas and tips and things for getting out of artist block and some creative ruts and stuff while I do this. Keep in mind that I already have sort of a lot on my plate. Imagine my plate. Imagine it at least half full. So we homeschool 3 kids, and that's time. And we have 3 pets, and we have a house, and we have all the things. So that's the time. And then I fill and draw in my planner every day. So I'm going to have overlapping drawing challenges with this. That's a chunk of things on my plate. And then this, doing a video every day, I'm going to try and make it as lightly edited as possible just to save on time. So know that there will be a video every single day in October, but understand, please, please, that it's not going to be uploaded at the exact same time every day. That is not something I am capable of doing with my workload, life balance, and time management. Like, it's just a lot of stuff. October is the easiest month to do a video a day challenge. I know a lot of creators prefer Vlogmas in December, but December is not the right month for me at all. So there's just too many things, and I have to make sure that my priorities are in the correct order. And I like to just do a video a week in December, like my normal schedule. Because of all the holidays and things we celebrate, I have to put the family first. So, a video a day for October. Botanicals. It's going in. Now, making sure I have a backup battery. Also keep in mind that I typically do desk recordings. This is how I do my stuff. So some of the videos I will bring in specific botanicals. I have a camera that's like a super zoom, like microscoping, zooming camera, so we can look at stuff in crazy detail together, which is a ton of fun, especially for botanicals. I will bring things to my desk, and then I hope to clip in outdoor stuff. I want to show you pieces and parts of my backyard without showing you my address or helping you find me on a map. But there are some really unique things about where I live and about my yard and things, so having a backup battery. I never go out in the woods without a pocket knife. This is mine. I feel comfortable clipping and cutting little bits of our personal backyard plants, but know that if I'm in a different location, like if I'm in a community forest or public forest or botanical garden or something, I will not be taking anything from any plants. I will find what's on the ground, or I will take photographs and just appreciate what's on the shrub or tree, and then I will post it in my video. I don't want to set a bad example, and I also want to live under the whole thing of, take only photographs, leave only footprints. That's sort of like a big thing. So this is just for my backyard and safety things when hiking. As for pens for the ink portion, I'm going to bring 2 Pilot pens just because they're consistent and I can count on them. I have a dark green there, and then I have some gold left, and I really like gold. I'm not sure if I will have any metallic things, but I want the option. I want one option. So these are the 2 colored pens I'm bringing, and then I'm bringing a black fine liner. This is my Rotring Isograph. This is the 0.3. I have filled this up, so I know we're good on ink. That's the other thing when packing up and going outside. You want to make sure that all your supplies are good and ready to go. So this is fully loaded with all the ink, and those are the pens. Now I'm going to bring 1 pencil just for sketching. This happens to be a Blackwing that's no longer for sale. This was their comic edition. Do not rush out and buy all the Blackwings just because I'm showing you one. Whatever you have is best. What's best is what's preference. This is not even my favorite pencil. I just purchased 12 of these. It takes me a full calendar year to use one up, all the way down to the ferrule. So if you want to know my absolute favorite pencil in the world, it is the Mitsubishi Hi-Uni. I will throw in a photo. Their HB, which is the equivalent of a number 2 pencil, is the equivalent of a 2B. It's the softest pencil I've ever used, but since I purchased tons of things one year, 2021, 2020, I went bananas and I just purchased too much. I am now using them all. Okay, that's part of my inventory. That's part of the lesson learned, is I have to use what I purchased. Okay, the rest of it is going to be colored pencils. I have one on a pencil extender as they roll away. These are the Faber-Castell Polychromos. I have some eraser caps. These are the Pentel high polymer pencil cap. Those are probably my favorite pencil caps. Again, this is just the General's extender. But Polychromos colored pencils are some of my favorite artist grade colored pencils. They are probably the most inexpensive of the artist grade, maybe. They're extremely soft. So if you want to work on blending or you need help blending, this is an absolutely wonderful pencil. That being said, if you're working small, like an A6, know that when you go to do fine details, some of these have much more detailing than others, you're going to be sharpening all the time because the tips wear down very easily because they're so soft. So it's a trade-off. It's what you need to what's important to you that fits your budget. If the only colored pencils you have and you want to color along and join in and have fun are Crayola, grab your Crayolas. Start somewhere. Start with what you have. I am not telling you to go out and buy all the things. Absolutely not. Use what you have. If all you have is stuff from the dollar store, 99-cent store, by all means use that. I'm all for it. Just know that each pencil performs differently, and sometimes with the student grade colored pencils, the pigment is not perfectly centered within the wood, and sometimes sharpening can be very, very difficult. So I'm just using a very lightweight sharpener. Let me grab my other sharpeners. I have these guys. These are brass and they're very heavy. These are the Mobius Rupert M&R sharpeners, but they are super weighty. And again, I'm already going to have a heavy pack, so I have to think about what's best, and these just aren't necessary for high quality colored pencils. The blades do come out of these. These are about $10 a piece, US dollar. So if you're looking for a great, if you're thinking holiday gifts or just gift giving in general, these are a great gift for artists and creators, because having a really good pencil sharpener helps if the quality of some of your supplies is lacking. Okay. Anyway, using a cheap budget one, it doesn't matter because all these pencils are awesome. This is my bag. Now, I'm going to take a ruler. This is just a tiny budget one. I'm I'm going to take some leftover washi tape. This is just a wood grain. I don't have a lot left, but I thought it might be fun to incorporate a little bit more mixed media in some of them and having some clean edges. I may not use this stuff. We'll see when we start getting into the videos, the rhythm and the pattern of how I do it. I also have this. This is something I created. You can kind of hear how thick this paper is. This is like a cardstock, but you could take any sort of notebook cover or cereal box, and you could even paint it white if you want it to be white. This is a viewfinder, and this is the at-home free edition version of that. And this is when I look out, I can move it around and see which part I want to capture within my drawings and illustrations. So this helps with composition. And again, you can make one of these, maybe one of these isn't necessary. All right, my bag's good to go. The other thing I want to include is a free printable. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. So my old computer that had my Adobe Creative Suite has died. It took it 12 years, but my computer finally died, and it's so old they can't get the parts. So I'm going to look. I have a Pinterest folder that is of free programs and open source programs that are very similar to a bunch of Adobe stuff. I will throw up an image and you can find free things. So I have been substituting Photopea for Photoshop, and Photopea has been wonderful with creating things for my YouTube photos and some of my promptless photos and putting things together. So I just have to teach myself. There's a free one for InDesign. It's called Scribus, and I don't know how to use it. So in the next couple days, I am going to teach myself how to use it and figure out how to create sort of a one-page zine that you can fold and pack away with you that has sort of goals and ideas of things to focus on for this drawing challenge. So even though your goals may be different from mine, I will try and cover all the different ones mentioned in this printable. Again, I'm not charging, art's for everybody, especially folks that are on a budget or limited income. I want to include everyone in this. So all you need for this is, internet access, and the local libraries provide that. So I'm packing up a bag. I'm heading out into my backyard. I'm going to try and include clips of nature and things. Keep in mind I'm really bad at recording outside because I never do it, so mitigate expectation there. I'm gonna try really hard, but I can't get better unless I do it. So this is gonna force me to do bits and pieces every single day, and I really hope this works because October's our rainy month. So I'm gonna be bringing some things in. Some things will still be desk recording video portions where I sit down and draw. Keep in mind, when I'm talking about techniques and drawing different things, some of these illustrations took 3 hours. Okay, so like this one probably took 30 minutes to do the walking stick. That was the shortest one in here, but definitely some of these took a really long time. So understand that my videos aren't gonna be 3 hours. They're just not. And I can do like clip fast forward portions to show you how things develop. But doing realism with colored pencil, it takes time. It just does. And I would love to be like, I'm the fastest artist in the world. I'm not. I absolutely am not. So it takes time for hyperrealism. I'm going to create notes. I'm going to try and include, like this one took 3 hours for sure. So fly Aragic, don't eat this, please. I'm going to make sure that I'm teaching you a thing and at least showing you a portion, but I can't do a 3-hour video every single day. It's just unrealistic for the amount of time and things I have to do anyway. So some will have fast forward portions and some will just be loose sketches. I want to include everything in this sketchbook. I want to show all the different things, like fun warm-up exercises versus doing finalized illustrations, like what these are. These are all finalized illustrations. But combining a full sketchbook and filling it, it's going to be at least, you know, a couple pages a day, with my planner that I do every day, with a video every day. Just bear in mind and keep with me. So a lot of botanicals, I want to maybe throw in at least one mushroom, a nod to mycology. Our blackberries are done, but I'm going to try and throw in a berry, maybe a feather or a bird, a nod to all my birds sketches and bird artists. I love you and adore you beyond measure. I want to try and throw in a little bit of other things, but the main highlight is going to be botanicals. So if you want to learn how to get better with pen and ink, with colored pencil, with drawing nature, this is absolutely going to be the playlist for you. If you want to work on things like backgrounds, this is not going to help you. As you can see, I don't do backgrounds. These are main subject matter. The lettering was fun, but it's still main subject matter is the insect. So to do this and then have a background would take 6 hours. I don't have 6 hours a day to dedicate to illustrations, especially fine detail colored pencil. So realistic expectations, if you want to get better at drawing backgrounds, this is not going to help at all because it's just going to be main subject matter, and I may do some scientific illustration styles. I may combine a bunch of different things. Just to give this sketchbook a lot of variety. I have a ton of notes already for subject matter, for content for 30 days, making sure that you're getting all the different elements of art and design in there and working on your goals. It's going to cover a lot. It's going to be a lot. So at least one day a week is just going to be a very relaxing draw with me where I throw up a photo or just a piece from nature. I have to have some videos that are very, very easy for me on my end to make sure that I can still do this for you. And that is the trick. If you are a YouTuber or you want to get into YouTube and you want to make videos and you want to do something like a 30-day recording challenge and a vlog challenge, make sure you have days within the 30 days that are easier, that are more relaxed, that are less editing, that are less, you know, where are my hiking boots? Why are they so dirty? Like all the different things you don't see of me, like finding my sun hat and cleaning my boots and making sure I have my walking stick and all the different things on my end. So I am being safe and careful and, you know, not falling over with improper gear and maintaining what I have. Like there's a lot behind the scenes that never gets shown. For recording, have some easy days, have some relaxing days, and that helps you get through a 30-day recording challenge. It's not for everyone. It doesn't have to be. I like doing this. I've done it once before. This will be my second time. I have already informed my husband that there are about 6 different appointments in October. Dental, ortho, medical vet that he is taking over and doing all the things for, so I can make sure this gets done. It is a team effort. You don't get to see the team. I'm sorry for that, but we are going to have a lot of fun drawing and sketching out in my backyard. So I need to get on more notes. I have them in, look how tiny, it's too tiny. I have them in bits and pieces and I need to cull them all together. And then I need to make a printable to help you with goal setting and intentions and this. If you just want to watch the videos and relax and just see weird little nature bits, by all means, absolutely go ahead. But if you want to work on botanicals, I'm here for it and I'm here for you. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, or you can email me at pencilandpigment@gmail.com. I will get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. And let's get ready to go outside. My bag's all packed. Let's go. Okay. I will do a video the day prior to October 1st. I talking about the printable and if I can do this where you can download it for free and have it and print it and talk about it, okay? All right, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful week, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye.